Hi everyone, this is Marcel from Snake Safety Zambia, and this is the skin shed of a Boomslang, Dispholides typus. Now, what is already very clear is that you can see the small scales, which are the dorsal scales. They're on the back and the side of the snake. Whereas on the belly of the snake, the scales are much bigger because these scales are used for locomotion, for the snake to be able to move around. And a couple of really cool things, and I keep the coolest thing for last. You can also see at the underside of the snake's belly, these are the belly scales, the ventral scales. And at some point there's a special scale here which is called the caudal. Now we can see in this case, this caudal is in two parts. And below that we see two rows of snake scales, which are the scales on the tail. And these are the subcaudals. Now these can be either paired as it is here, but it can also be one single row, so single or paired, and it can help you identify a snake. Now, what is important to understand is when a snake sheds the skin, the skin is always breached somewhere here at the snout, and then it rubs against things, and then the skin is being pulled off like a sock. So basically the skin is inside out. But there's something really cool about snakes, because if you look at snakes, you see they have no eyelids, they can't blink. So if you see a snake lying somewhere and it's just lying still, you can't tell if it's sleeping or whether it's awake. But that doesn't mean that the eyes are always exposed. Over the eye, the snakes have a lens, which is a transparent scale. And when they shed their skin, that scale, the ocular lens, as we call it, which is over the eye, also gets shed. Now, in this case, in this Boomslang, you can see those scales. This is one of them, and you can clearly see how round and how bulbous that is. And here's the other one. So you can clearly see these are the two eye scales of the snake. Now, when the snake wants to shed its skin, it creates a moisture between this old skin and the new skin which has grown underneath it. And when that moisture is everywhere under the old skin, but also under the old eye cap, and then that eye looks completely blue, and people then think that the snake is blind. It still can see a little bit, but we call that the snake is in the blue phase, or in the blue, and that means that snake is going to shed a skin soon. So it's pretty cool to see in this snake that the eye lenses are still intact, they're there.